But when I came in here, the voting booth is positioned in such a way that it allows a person to be behind you. That is not democracy. The voting booth must be put in a position where no one can potentially see your vote. That's how you secure the secrecy of the vote. So I had to ask them to turn it around because I can't allow that. But to my surprise, you are all there. As journalists, you saw how the voting booth is placed, compromising the secrecy of the ballot, and you never ask them, why do you do that? Again, I've been voting here. The voting booth has never been put the way it was put. It has always been on the other side. Your back is the window, and there's no one who must stand behind you. But today, something happened. The voting booth is the other way, where people are allowed to stand behind you, and they can potentially see your vote. So there is something horribly going wrong in this station. I don't know what, and I don't want to interfere because I'm a voter. I'm not here as anything.
If these votes were to be extended, would you challenge them? Would you go to court?
Well, no, we can't allow any voting to be extended to the following day because plans were never made from the party's side, all political parties, to secure the votes overnight. Our party agents know that today they are going to guard the votes. After voting, the counting will start at the center. If you extend it by the day, it means it must go the following day. Where are the party plans? Because that has never been anywhere in the discussions with the IEC. So we cannot allow a deliberate delay. The question should be asked, what has changed between 2019 and now? Because we voted in 2019. This time around, we should even be more efficient because we've got experiences of 2019 and 2014. No, the situation is actually worse than it was before. So I wouldn't come here in the past and wait for more than 15 minutes. By 12:30, I'll be doing rounds in many other. I would have covered 40 voting stations by now, but I've had to sit here because of the incompetency of someone else. And it's not only me, it's everybody else in South Africa who has been subjected to this matter. I'm just saying, today as party leaders, we have a right somehow to jump the queue so that we can go and attend to other electoral matters somewhere. But we took a decision to be part of this painful process. If our people can stand for this law to cast their votes, what stops us as candidates? Because we stand to benefit in the immediate. We now waited for almost 4 hours. We arrived at 12 o'clock. I really don't know what went terribly wrong because I voted in this voting station all my life, all my voting life. I've never experienced a situation where a voter has to wait for 4 hours to cast their vote. I always used to come here with my grandmother. We used to queue, and she will not even take a seat because the queues were quicker. This queue was not long. The queue was short, the process was slow, until we have had to make calls around the IEC head office. Intervention was made, but still, my worry is that if they continue like this, it will not be nice at night. Because remember, in darkness, people are impatient, and they will be trying to jump queues and all of that. Those who have been waiting for long will not allow anyone to jump the queue. It's going to create unnecessary scuffles amongst our people. So I really want to ask the IEC to speed up this process. So when I'm speaking to the EFF national leaders, as I'm standing on the queue, they are saying you are not the only one. The whole country, the process is slow. Now I have a suspicion that they want to extend the election by a day so that we can vote again tomorrow. But that's where the wreaking happens, because these people cannot sleep with the ballot boxes. you have to secure the ballot boxes. That's why the counting must happen at the station. So once they extend it by a night, it means the ballot boxes must be moved to a police station or to a result center, wherever. Then there's going to be a problem. But when I came in here, the voting booth is positioned in such a way that it allows a person to be behind you. That is not democracy. The voting booth must be put in a position where no one can potentially see your vote. That's how you secure the secrecy of the vote.